I would like to take this time to thank my subscribers for tuning in. As you can see, we're going to be speaking about Abigail, 11-year-old, that disappeared from a taxi stand. Police need help in locating 11-year-old Abigail Henry. Abigail of Sandy Grande was last seen 11:30 a.m. on Monday at Kane Farm taxi stand in Aruca. She was reported missing in the Sandy Grande police station at 5:20 p.m. by a relative. Abigail is a black African descent, slim built, 5 feet 5 inches tall, and a dark complexion. She was last seen wearing a multicolored top. Anyone with information is asked to call 800 tips or contact the police at 555 or 999 or 911 or 482 Gary or any police station, or share your information on VATTPS app. As you can see, people, this thing has been going on, ongoing and ongoing and ongoing. Every week when you look in the newspaper, you see a young teenage girl gone missing. And I'm beginning to think that we got a serial kidnapper out here. Or we have a group of people that is willfully going out there and grabbing these young kids. If she was at a taxi stand and she jumped into a taxi, and was not dropped to the location she wanted to go home, then we have a big problem out here. And I'm begging and urging the public, when you see stuff like this, or you see something look suspicious, try to contact the right sources and give them your intake on what you see so that they could pursue that and figure out what's going on. Because right now we have a parent, a father, a mother, grandmother, aunts and uncles that is missing a relative, 11-year-old young girl. People need to understand this is a very big problem going on in Trinidad. This is not no joke. You can't be little teenage girls going missing and everybody just turning their head and nobody see, nobody notice, nothing. It's getting ridiculous now. We have to try to figure out something. We have to, and the government have to start working on those things, either to put cameras at these taxi stands so that you can figure out what went on. Because people in Trinidad can't just be going missing, and nobody know where it is, like they disappear from the face of the earth. Or people need to, and some people wouldn't even want to pay, like act like they ain't see nothing. But guess what? When it happened to their family member, they beg in the public. Anybody see something? Anybody notice anything? Guess what? When you notice something, especially when it got something to do with young kids like this, come on, people, I have to say something, boy. I have to stand up, boy. This country going down the drain, and everybody standing and just watching the whole country just wash away. Nobody trying to grab the country back. Everybody just letting the country disappear. These people is becoming ridiculous out here now. The girl is only 11 years old. And if it's a grown man do this shit, trust me, that's foolishness. Where you could see an 11-year-old girl. Before you're going to try to find some grown woman for you to go out with or date whoever the hell you're doing. Or you're out there grabbing up these young kids. Cut that out, man. How desperate could you be, man? People like that, when they catch all you, we have no sympathy for all you, boy. Any police and them deal with all you, however they deal with all you. If all even make it to go to jail and do time, or if they deal with all the jungle justice on the streets, all their parents can't be crying out because look what they're doing to other people. Parents had them one worried about their kid, 11-year-old girl, man. This is ongoing too many times. Every week a girl is going missing. This is what it's supposed to be talking about, the government. When all they sit down in parliament, all they try to figure out we have to fix this country, but when all they see problems Problems are meant to be solved. Not skip over it and run over it and go wrong it. And police officers, if they see a young girl walking around in the street, all they have the right to ask them, where you heading, where you going. All they have the right to ask that. That could have, if one police officer had stopped this girl and asked that girl where she was going or where she was heading, maybe he could have observed something and say, hey, you need to go home. Hop in the vehicle, we're dropping you home where you live. And parents, stop letting your young kids go out by themselves like that, man. We have to go back to the old school days where parents or some guide, some guardian have to be there with them, boy. These streets are not safe. Stop letting your little kids go down the road by themselves. Because these kids going out, they're never coming back. Way 11-year-old doing all day like that, man. These streets is dangerous. It have a lot of people out there just waking up every morning looking for trouble and mischief. And guess what? Your young little 11-year-old daughter walking down the street and guess what? Easy target. They rush to that, they go and grab her. Somebody had to see. Look at the time what happened.
Like, subscribe, and share for the hot topics.